It's finally here. Formal guidance from the US government regarding the EV tax credit. Let's break it all down. Before I get started, you need to know about line 18. How much can you get from an EV tax credit? Yes, you, very specifically. It's the amount on this line, or your tax liability, up to the amount that the vehicle you're purchasing qualifies for. If this number is $5,200, that's the maximum amount you can qualify for as an EV tax credit. Does it look more like $10,000? Then there's a chance you'll be eligible for the entire $7,500. The tax credit is non-refundable, so it is reduced by any other non-refundable credits you already have taken from lines 1 through 4, 6D, 6E, and 6I, but not line 5 of your Schedule 3. And whatever you can't claim doesn't carry over to the next year. That's what this means. And as of this year, because of the Inflation Reduction Act, the number on this line is where you start looking to see if you're eligible or not because of how much you or your family makes. That's $300,000 per household, or $225,000 for a head of household, or $150,000 for an individual. And let's say you're just above the threshold. If you were below the threshold the previous year, then you can still claim the credit. On top of that, there are critical minerals and battery components requirements for each half of the $7,500. And those requirements are what went into effect today. The requirements get harder each year, and the goal is to help facilitate a mature battery supply chain within North America and its free trade partners. And of course, each EV needs to be built in North America. The elephant in the room, however, is that there are currently 3 time periods you need to consider. The first time period refers to a vehicle that you agreed to buy in 2022 before August 16th, 2022, that you placed in service after that. Or you still haven't even placed it in service yet, but you still have the agreement. This is a 2022 credit on your 2022 taxes. If that's you, like you confirmed an order, that's order, not reservation, for a Rivian on August 1st, 2022, let's say, but took delivery anytime after August 16th, or in the case of many of my subscribers, you agreed to order a Fisker Ocean and haven't taken delivery yet, then you need to amend your 2022 taxes after you filed them, or file an extension, which may also result in an amendment. I made an in-depth video explaining this topic, and if this is you and you haven't watched it yet, I encourage you to do so. Link in the description. Finally, with regards to that video and that credit, there are no income requirements for your specific situation. That's time period number 1. Another big error I'm seeing all over the place is regarding a 2022 Tesla tax credit. These do not exist. If you bought a Tesla in late 2022, there's a chance you received a rebate, but you did not receive a tax credit. And that's 2022 out of the way. Let's look at the 2 time periods for 2023. First, January 1st, 2023 through April 18th, 2023. If you placed a vehicle in service in 2023 before April 18th, there's a list of vehicles that were eligible for a tax credit. The Audi Q5 TFSI E Quattro, the BMW 330e, the BMW X5 xDrive 45e, the Cadillac Lyriq, the Chevy Bolt, the Chevy Bolt EUV, the Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrid, the Ford E-Transit, the Ford Escape plug-in hybrid, the Ford F-150 Lightning, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Genesis electrified GV70, the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe, the Jeep Wrangler 4xe, the Lincoln Aviator Grand Touring, the Lincoln Corsair Grand Touring, the Nissan Leaf, the Rivian R1S and R1T, all Tesla Model 3 and Model Y variants, and all Volkswagen ID4 variants, as well as the Volvo S60 plug-in hybrid, the Volvo S60 extended range, and the Volvo S60 T8 Recharge. But today, we now know what happens after April 18th. These vehicles are all of the vehicles that qualify for a federal tax credit. All of the credits for EVs before April 18th had a $7,500 credit potential, with the exception of a couple of the Lincolns. But these are different. If your vehicle was placed in service after today, April 18th, 2023, these are the credits you can expect to get if you qualify based on the other requirements. The Cadillac Lyriq, $7,500. The Chevy Bolt and Chevy Bolt EUV, $7,500. The Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrid, $7,500. The Ford E-Transit and the Ford Escape plug-in hybrid are now $3,750. The Ford F-150 Lightning, $7,500. Under $80,000 on the sticker. And that's very important. If your F-150 Lightning configuration exceeds $80,000, it is not eligible for the tax credit. Here's another big hit for Ford. The Mustang Mach-E, both extended and standard range batteries, are now only eligible for a maximum $3,750 credit. The same goes for the Jeep Grand Cherokee and the Wrangler plug-in hybrid models. They're now only eligible for $3,750. The Lincoln Aviator plug-in hybrid Grand Touring model is still eligible for $7,500, but the Lincoln Corsair Grand Touring is only eligible for $3,750. The Teslas are the same, except for the Model 3 standard range. Its maximum credit eligibility is now $3,750, but the Model 3 Performance and all variants of the Model Y are still eligible for a $7,500 tax credit. Who took the biggest hit here? Volkswagen.
So I was going to release this video on April 18th, and I'm really glad I didn't because Volkswagen was added back to the list of qualifying vehicles due to locally sourced batteries. So if you read that Volkswagen was eliminated from the tax credit recently, you can rest assured that all variants of the Volkswagen ID4 now qualify. Guys, this was just a quick look at the EV tax credit. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. It's great that we have some finalized information, but obviously there's still learning to do. Thank you to those who subscribed. You've helped me get better at understanding this as well with your insights and helping me correct my mistakes. My name is Adam. I do videos on the Fisker Ocean and many other EVs. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Hey! Smash the like button!
Thank you.